All right.
Hello, everybody. I'd like to introduce you to Kathie Flood. She is the CEO and Managing Director of Cascade Game Foundry, the outfit that we worked with through ThoughtOps to basically get Rescue Bear operation up and running. We're going to ask her a few questions today, and with that, we'll dig right in. So, hello, Kathie. I'd like
Hi.
to first tell us a little bit about yourself and how did you get your start in the game industry?
Let's see. I got started in games because I was working at Microsoft on sports information products, and they actually reorged us into what was the very first games group. And I got soccer because I played soccer, believe it or not. And I was not an expert soccer player at all, but they wanted there was, I think I was the only one on the team at the time who'd actually played the game. And they had a game that was partially well, it was in development, partially finished by a local Redmond team that wasn't making their dates. And so they decided to bring it in-house and put a very small team on it and see if we could actually ship it. So I was kind of in the right place at the right time with the right skills. So I got to apply software management to a game for the first time, which was scary and crazy and really addictive. You get to see the fun of what a game can do to an operating system, trying to stress out all the resources to make the graphics look great, the sound amazing, make the performance good. The gameplay wasn't even on in our vocabulary at the time. It was kind of a nebulous thing. Um, and yeah, it wasn't the best game, but it was the first game I think that was localized into 6 or 7 languages at launch. So that was kind of fun. It
Awesome.
actually made money because it was bundled with something else, like a Windows Home Office package or something like that. I'm like, oh my gosh, it finished in the black. That was exciting. Um, yeah, and it was absolutely addictive to have the fun of combining all the creative people, all the creative skills with the technical skills of building software at Microsoft.
Outstanding. That's cool. That's really cool to learn about that. Um, so in terms of like Rescue Bear operation, like tell us like what have been your favorite things in working on that game?
That game was super fun because it was a big departure from the types of games that I've worked on before. Some of the games I worked on at Microsoft were NFL Fever, football games and reality-based games. That's kind of my favorite. So racing games and the scuba game, that type of thing. I'm trying to create the real world, and this was my first real chance to ship a game that wasn't a reality-based simulation game. Um, but I was especially, I think all of us were drawn to it because of its mission to do some good in the world. That's something that we've always hoped to find with the projects that we work on. And it was just as soon as we started working on the concept of what we wanted to do and who it was going to appeal to, younger children was also not something that we had a whole lot of experience working with. And making it as cute as we could. We're like, oh, how much can we turn up the cute dial on this? It was just, we wanted it to be a really fun, engaging experience, no matter who you were picking it up. So make it easy enough that a child could pick it up, but it would still have some good gameplay value for somebody who's a more experienced gamer.
Awesome. That's great. Yeah, thank you. Awesome. Thanks, Kathie. So what would be like some of the bigger challenges that you've encountered in working on Rescue Bear operation?
So the biggest challenges were really trying to decide exactly what the game was going to be. I think we had a good agreement on the direction. We wanted it to be a game for good. We wanted it to be about fire prevention, but without being terrifying. And something that would be applicable to children and their parents, or anybody else who might be playing the game, but especially not making it terrifying when it's kind of a terrifying concept. And going from working on reality-based games where you want it to be scary, you want it to, feel like somebody hit you or something like that. You wrecked a car, to no, we want you to understand the concept. We want you to have a good time. We want you to enjoy the world that you're in and hopefully want to protect it. Kind of coming to that realization and that kind of honing down what you wanted the vision to be and how we could execute that. That it's always a hard part of a project, but it's also a really satisfying part of the project when you start getting the visual concepts and the audio concepts and how you want the gameplay to unfold to the player. So any of the challenges were actually really good challenges to have, and I think the team had a really great time, making your vision come to life.
Yeah, thank you. I agree. It turned out amazing. So it's been a lot of fun. Cool. We're kind of getting down to the wire here, but I just wanted to, are there any other last things that you'd like to share with the audience? Like what other things you'd like to convey about Rescue Bear Operation?
Um, Rescue Bear is one of those things that once we kind of narrowed down what we wanted that first level to be and how we wanted it to unfold, then we had all these fantastic ideas that we'd kind of tossed around on, oh, here's what the next version could be. And I think that's one of the most exciting things about a game like this, that the initial level turned out really well, and the gameplay is incredibly well received by a really broad audience. And the fact that they're looking for more and we're excited to build more to see where it goes, it just makes it a really exciting project to work on.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, looking forward to working with you guys a lot more on this. So, cool. Awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so one more thing.
Oh,
Is that all
please.
right? Can I add one more thing?
Yes, please do.
Um, it's gratifying to see that people are interested in things that help make the world better now. I think when we started this, that was more of a nascent thing. There was a lot of lip service paid to it, but very little action had been taken. So I'm, really proud that we all work together to kind of plant some seeds for the way games could be, not just do a regurgitation of what has already been done. Um, so I'm excited to see where it goes and to see that the market is actually willing to accept that and support it now too.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, times have actually changed. It's pretty weird.
It's exciting.
So it is exciting. So, well, that's great. I really appreciate your help in coming on and doing this quick interview. So thank you. And yeah, with that, we'll say goodbye and hopefully do another interview soon. Thanks,
Thank you so
Kathie.
much. Bye.
You bet. Bye.